guys, welcome back to our second episode of This or That. And for today's video, we are going to take a look at a modern, classy, very similar pen to the LAMY 2000. This is the Jinhao 80. Now aesthetically, they really look the same except for the gold clip part. Looking at it in the camera without touching, of course, they look really similar. If you have no LAMY 2000 pen yet to compare with, it can be a really good replica. So let's talk about this Jinhao 80. Since this is also very new to me, I would like to share my thoughts and my personal review for this beautiful pen. Now, so why I bought the brown instead of the black to do the comparison? Well, they do sell the black with the exact one, but I already bought this pen even before starting this channel. So I was desperately wanting the brown LAMY 2000 originally, which is a limited edition. I think it's only distributed in Germany for their 55th anniversary. So when this black LAMY was on sale during Black Friday, I just grabbed it, and yeah, so for now, bear with me if we are just comparing it with the brown. If we look closely, the LAMY doesn't the first thing you'll notice is the gold clip. For the LAMY, they don't have any model for LAMY 2000 that has a gold clip. Now, if you look side by side, they are very similar from the as long as you don't open it, you will not notice open the cap. So before we go through opening the pens, let me show you the difference between the sizes of from the other pen model, like the LAMY All-Star, the rose gold, and this Icoti Twisby demonstrator pen. So as you can see, they are not that far. The LAMY is still smaller than these two pens. I hope you can see it close. So the two LAMY are very, very similar in proportion. There is no difference at all between the Jinhao and the LAMY. So moving on, we will do the face-to-face this time. So from the cup's head, on top is shiny compared to the Jinhao, which is just a matte. And if you can see it in the cup, there's no gold as mentioned, but there is a logo of LAMY on the side of the clip. So that is the first thing you'll notice. And at the bottom, they have the same detailing of gold for the Jinhao, and the chrome, the silver for the LAMY. So Jinhao really designed it well for the details. So very well done, Jinhao, on the exterior design. So for the material used, it's obvious that LAMY is made of macrolone, and it's a piston fill. So there's a bit of a texture looking on the material of the LAMY 2000 compared to the Jinhao, which is just a plastic, but still it has the look, but the feel and the weight is very different. So both pens have a snap cap, and once you remove the cap, you will see the difference immediately, because the LAMY have a silver, a chrome nib, and the Jinhao have this normal gold-plated nib with their logo. Both pens are an EF, and the LAMY is very minimalist design, so they have just the flawless nib connection, or what you call that. I'm sorry, I'm not a pro in describing the technicalities of the LAMY. So the LAMY is with a piston fill with a 14 karat gold nib. So there is also an ink window for you to see the ink. On the other hand, for the Jinhao is a cartridge or a converter fill. So it's a very different mechanism. It has a gold trims inside, not bad for a $4 pen, and it's also metal, so it's really also of a premium material. And so we are looking now at the back of the nib, and on this part it's very different. I want to show you later on how it writes. LAMY is really very well engineered pen. The LAMY 2000. So my favorite feature is the ink window. So when the ink is already finished, you can see. And for the Jinhao, yeah, it's just normal converter filling system. So let's proceed on to doing the pen test for these two and see the comparison. So let's try to do a pen test with the Jinhao 80 and the LAMY comparison. I'm gonna be using the same Rhodia notepad in 80 sheets in grid. So let's try. For the ink that I put in this, I load this LAMY, it's the Chukiyo Iroshizuku Pilot Chukiyo. So I'm gonna put the same for the Jinhao. So this is already inked up, and let us just dip this once again, because I don't like to waste my ink in a full, to ink this. His time will come when I will use it, but normally I will use this pen for my work. So if it gets damaged or lost anywhere and forgotten somewhere, it's not that very painful to lose pen like LAMY. So for now, let's try this view. Last time, I'm really sorry, I'm using my phone, so let's just dip this Jinhao for now and try to do a right Jin. It's also got a smooth writer, Jinhao 80 in brown. The only difference when writing with this is it's lighter than the LAMY. I'm not saying that it's heavy to write with this, but material wise it's very like empty, plasticky feel. So but overall, when you write with it, it's really smooth as well. So I don't need to put more pressure. It's just flowing, even though I just dip it. So let's do lines. So yeah, it's really it's smooth start. There is no skipping when I write. So as you can see, I just dip it. Let me clean it with my towel before closing. So yes, it's pretty much a good writer for now. I don't know if it dries up, but usually with Jinhao, that is my complaint. If I have this brand, it's always drying up for some time. So now to the iconic LAMY. It also holds a lot of ink, guys. So yeah, it should. It's expensive. So LAMY, see, when I write, it's, I don't need to put pressure. It's just like so buttery. No hard start. At first, I'm really not attracted to this pen because of its exterior looks. I'm more of a pretty pens, but when I learn more about fountain pen and its purpose, it's really, see, the colors is really coming compared to Jinhao. Wait, I'll show you later on. So when I had this on my hand, like at finally long last, I realized and I come to know, so it's a bit drier than the Jinhao. I mean, yeah, it dries so fast with LAMY in this pilot ink. To think this pilot ink is a wet ink already. So let's see, this is the ink. I'm gonna show you up close the difference. So this is Jinhao, and when I write it with LAMY, I'm not sure if you can see it, guys, it's more darker, and yeah, but might be that I just dip this, is if it affects that, but looks like the LAMY is darker and thinner. Both, by the way, are EF. Okay, they are both EF. So overall writing experience, this is 8/10, and this is, yeah, 10/10. Who can win this pen? It's really, I mean, most people love this. Very rare I hear any negative review about this pen. So you can see, so yeah, it's a collector piece, but I would still use this for my everyday writing using my fountain pen inks. So yeah, this is around $5, $4 to $5 in my currency conversion, and this is around $230 at the moment. I'm checking it before this video. So if you can see, there is, they really tried and did their best to make it very similar, but yeah, and I'm not sure why there is no legal move happening for both of these pens, because I mean, for Jinhao, they have really good knockoffs. Like when I heard about Twisby versus, was it Narwhal, or they had an issue, but with Jinhao, I'm not sure why they can get away with it, copying these iconic brands. So that's it, guys. Hope you stay tuned for our episode 3. I will be doing yet again another very popular pen for you. So I hope you like and subscribe my videos. I know I'm new here, but thank you for spending your time and watching my videos. Bye.